the chief guest of the occasion, Deputy Commissioner of Dakshin Kannada District, Shri Muhilanji, my colleague, Deputy Chairman, Mr. Nath, our friend and advisor environment, Dr. Tripathi, Captain Joshi, Captain Patnaik, representatives from the Coastal Police, Coast Guard, and stevedores and other stakeholders. A very good morning and warm welcome to this sensitization workshop. No Ativristi, no Anavristi, because Dakshin Kannada is a part of Parashurama Srishti. This is a general saying, but it has its own rider between the months June to almost up to October, November. The reason being the tranquility of the Arabian Sea from Dakshin Kannada right up to Goa is very unpredictable and very turbulent during the monsoon season. The wind speeds during the bad weather go as bad as 50 to 60 nautical miles per hour without a cyclone, and the wave heights also rise from 5 to 7 meters without a cyclonic weather during this season. That's why you see lot of incidents happening along the west coast right from the beginning of the Dakshin Kannada right up to Goa. Now, the very purpose of having this particular sensitization program is to make the various stakeholders aware of what are the threats and what are the remedies and whom we have to approach for what. Because generally there is a misunderstanding that any commercial vessel that is traveling from one end to other end in the Indian territorial waters, the port is the only authority. It's not so. Just like when a truck is going on a road, the fitness of the truck is given by the RTO. Similarly, when a commercial vessel is plying in the international route or in the Indian territorial waters, the fitness of the vessel is given by the MMD in the case of India, that comes under DGS, that is Director General of Shipping. And similarly, there is no mandate that the commercial vessel has to take fitness only from India. These are the commercial vessels going from point A to point B in the international waters. They can take fitness from any third world, from any other country where the norms are not so stringent. This is called flags of convenience. So generally, people who want to make quick unethical profit, they try to hire vessels of substandard and they get the fitness certificate from other countries. There are countries meant for this, I don't want to name. And they try to ply the vessel from one point to other so that their profit margins are high. These vessels, we call it as rogue vessels. These rogue vessels, they ply all the 365 days in a year, not just during the monsoon. For example, a vessel may be plying from China to Gulf without proper fitness, but having a fitness certificate. It will be going in the international waters. When weather is all right, there is no problem. You might be seeing when your old car develops a problem, when there is a heavy rain, when there is a water logging, then the cars, trucks which are not in good condition, they develop trouble and they stop on the road. Same theory holds good here also. When the weather is bad, from the month of June up to November, these fellows will be going in the international waters. They develop trouble. They don't pay salaries properly to their people, to their crew. They catch hold of a local agent. Agent may not be a regular agent. They catch hold of someone and they name him as the agent. And they try to send request to the port through the agent saying that we are in distress. But this distress is a created distress. I'll tell you, people want to take advantage of the loopholes in the Indian law. That's why they want to bring here. Unfortunately, these fellows will not be having a proper international insurance even. When this type of vessels, if at all we allow to enter our ports, what will happen is they will sink right at the entrance navigational channel. Because their equipment is so bad, they can sink anywhere, and by the time they reach the navigational channel, they sink there, causing pollution. And the ingress and outgress, that is the navigation to the port, also will come to a standstill. So what is the remedy? The remedy is we should be very shrewd. When a commercial vessel is plying in the international water, if they try to say that we are in distress without proper fitness certificates, and if they say that we need shelter, we need to check very clearly. Who has to check? Again, there are authorities. There is Director General of Shipping, who is supposed to take care of the fitness of the commercial vessel. There is a Director General of Shipping who is supposed to ensure that these vessels are having proper insurance. And there is the role of the local agent also. The local agent can't be a fly-by agent. Just because they are giving you $5,000 for a week, you don't take the headache of the acting as a agent for him and try to send a request to various authorities asking for the rogue vessel to enter into our waters and create a headache to the state and nation. This type of thing should not happen. This I have flagged in. In fact, my colleagues will detail in much intricacy regarding these things. We have put it in writing to various authorities, including the Coast Guard, not to entertain this type of things and create a headache, nuisance to the state and port and the nation. We have flagged this to the highest authorities. In fact, Home Secretary also have written. And in the New Mangalore port, we have created a SOP. Group of experts were empaneled. They made a SOP, Standard Operating Procedure. This Standard Operating Procedure was shared with the DG Shipping. We have explained it to Additional Secretary Shipping in the Ministry of Port, Shipping and Waterways. And we have shared with the District Disaster Management Committee and the State Disaster Management Committee also, so that there cannot be any issues like this. Because historically, if you see, because of this confusion, because people doesn't know who is what and who is having, whom we have to approach for what authority, this type of issues have happened. And the state has to, along with the port, has to suffer mitigating the pollution. These are all unavoidable things. There is a port of refuse. and place of refuge. We should be shrewd enough to divert this vessel to place of refuge instead of a port of refuge. And of course, district administration is playing a very good role, very proactive, positive role in all these things, so that we are able to mitigate. And the last two incidents also we were able to, last year we were able to avoid one incident because of active participation from DG Shipping and Mr. Tripathi also. Tripathi also helped us in explaining to various people regarding this before year. That's about the thing. And coming back to New Mangalore Port, I am very happy to inform you that we are completing 50 years and next year will be the Golden Jubilee year. And we are having a slew of infrastructure projects which are to be inaugurated perhaps by the Prime Minister or President of India during the month of January 2025. This includes modernization of KK Gate, Cruise Gate, and a four-way connecting road between KK Gate to that of the National Highway, and under vehicle scanning system, RFID, like many projects are there which we are trying to complete by December 24, so that we can really say it is a Golden Jubilee year. I am also happy to inform you that we have handled 45 million metric tons of cargo as against 44 million metric tons of cargo, and our operating income of the year 2023-24 is standing at 833 crores as against 743 crores in the year 22-23, and net surplus in the year financial year 23-24 is 551 crores as against 374 crores, and the total cost per ton we are able to reduce from 122 rupees per ton to 90 rupees per ton. So I am very proud and happy to say a small port with a capacity of 70 million metric tons reaching a net surplus of 551 crores is not an easy thing, and our operating ratio is standing at 34.56, which is at par with any other private port. Forget about government ports. And next year we plan to hit 50 million metric tons because it's the 50th year, Golden Jubilee year, and I am sure we'll be able to do. And our Deputy Commissioner also has endorsed that the main problem for the New Mangalore Port is the connectivity between Mangalore to the rest of the Karnataka across the Ghats. And as well said by the Deputy Commissioner of Dakshin Kannada, perhaps by the end of the year or by February 25, the roads that connect the Mangalore city with the rest of the Karnataka across the Ghats will become all-season roads. And the moment it becomes all-season road, I have no worry regarding the cargo. We may touch not 50, 60, 70 also we may touch. That day is also going to happen. And Mangalore Port is having a great future. Last year around 3,500 crores for the revenue to customs alone. And as you know, we also handle cruise vessels. And when a cruise vessel comes, so much amount of foreign currency flows into the city of Dakshin Kannada. And we bring so many international cruise, not less than 7,000 to 8,000 cruise, international tourists to Dakshin Kannada every year, benefiting the village industries, small scale industries and roadside eateries, and is going to continue. And I would like to place appreciation on behalf of New Mangalore Port and the general public to the Deputy Commissioner of Dakshin Kannada, who has conducted the general elections to the parliamentary constituency of Dakshin Kannada seamlessly, smoothly, without having a single incident. This is not a joke. That shows his keenness and the way he penetrates into the issues and checks himself whether things are happening properly or not. This is a very, very great, good, appreciable quality of a district head. We all appreciate it. We hope you will get into more and more expertise regarding this. and definitely you will grow to a very big place when you continue this type of keen, interested, socially oriented attitude towards the society. That's what the society needs, and that's what the state needs, and that's what the country needs. I don't want to take much time. My colleagues are there who will getting into nitty-gritties. I once again thank every one of you for sparing your valuable time and coming here. At the end of the session, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask our officers. Even I will also be there to answer your questions. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.